Why hello, and welcome to Pushing 40 on Blitz. I am the Desert Fax because I am just a poor copy at best. And today we're going to go ahead and talk about the Shadowhunter, which is my favorite Tier 6 tank. Now, you might notice that mine looks a little bit different. This is the classic look right here, and I wanted its legendary camo for the longest time, and I ended up lucking out and getting it maybe a month ago, and I was so happy because it just makes it a little bit mystical. When I first got it, I didn't know what type of tank I was getting. I just said, okay, another collector tank, cool. But as I started playing it, I discovered that I fell in love with it, and it's just my favorite Tier 6 medium tank. So we're going to go ahead and start out with this replay of the Ghost Factory. And when I first started playing it, I quickly learned that it's got reasonable mobility. Nothing insane, but it moves the way a medium should. It happens to have very good frontal armor. It doesn't make you a heavy tank, but it does mean that you'll get some lucky bounces off the front, and sometimes the sides, with some angling, and you can help increase this with some wiggling. Again, all these things help. But most importantly, the gun. The gun's alpha is, I believe, 225, which at tier 6 is just insane for a medium tank. It's based off the Italian P43 hull, I believe. It outperforms it just a little bit. Although they look like they're going to be played a little bit defensively, so I decided to move over and gain a little bit. See, we've got a heavy tank up there who thinks he's a tank destroyer. But guess what, sir? There we go, 250 high roll. And taking that from a medium, that's a lot. That was a quarter of his health in one shot from a medium. At this point, the gun decides to troll me a little bit. Hey man, we should have this, but right into the dirt. It's okay. We'll have another shell in a moment. Unfortunately, no. Trolled again. Take a little bit of damage. That's a tier 6 heavy, and he hit for like 154. There we go. 210. One more shot, and he's gone. We're even up. They just got a kill on our cyborg, which I've done a review on recently. It's a fantastic tank. Should have been a kill right there, but it went right into the building. Just a smidge to the left. 74A2. 2 more rounds into him. Thank you. Nothing like having that much health deleted in one shot. Snapshot. I saw it even as I was pressing the button. I pull through, hopefully to take myself out of range, out of the firing arc, whatever it was shot me. I was hoping that the ranger would have it, but I happen to still be in the area, so we'll go ahead and finish him off. Panzer 5-4, all that's left. I mean, it's over. He's got 4 on him. Yeah, especially with the Hellcat. Obviously myself. And that ends it. Again, the alpha on this is just fantastic. And an 8-second reload is not long at all. Gives you some time to pull back and assess the situation. But it's not like, your 12-second 15-second reloads of heavy tanks that you can see as you get up in the tiers. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to one more. We're not going to do New Bay Canal. Fun game. This is my favorite map. I feel like Canal gives you some of everything. It gives you high spots for tank destroyers to sit up and snipe and get good vantage over the battlefield. It gives you hull down potential. You can side scrape some. There are a couple little town areas. There's some rocks, buildings out here, which again, it provides something for everyone, and that's why I think Canal, personally, is a very good map. Taking a bit of a hull down position here on this hill. Panther M10. But I don't know what else is over there. Chances are it's not just the Panther. So I'm not pulling out. I only have one ally with me. And he's taking a second shot. And he's gone. So now we're down a tank and I have no ally with me. Ideally, I should fight in areas where the tank destroyers can get. Wow. Out of nowhere. There they are. Unwilling to extend. We're playing defensively. Plus, I want them to push. If they push, they come in range of the tank destroyers. That just helps everyone out, except the Reds. Throw a blind shot into there, you never know. So I gotta figure what I'm doing next. Oh, and guess what? He was already relocated. Trying not to expose myself. Let's go ahead and move across. And son of a gun. There's that Panther M10. Back up, he's taking around. Here we go. Now he's a one. He's gone. A lot of times taking people down to that one shot will make them back up and rethink their plan. Round into the Sentinel. See the SB-1C, very dangerous tank, is joining us. He's already slapped around into me. Looks like he expected it in the previous round. Engaging that T-34. Gone. What do we have there? SB-1C. Go round in. Get behind this. Can't penetrate it. Because my armor is that good. And here we go. Put around through his side and he is done. Slip a little bit. That should have been a kill. But that's okay. Pretty sure I hit the gun. Or the mantlet. So instead of coming around the right, I decide, you know what? We've got a tank destroyer coming from that way. I'm going to take the left. There's only one enemy left. I'm not worried about being shot by a tank destroyer here. I'm not worried about a heavy that's sitting in town. This is the last heavy. I thought the still would have it. Oh, that's okay. And that's a fun battle. Good work on the team's part, except for that poor Strickbond 74A2. You know, he just went out, stood facing his opponent sideways, and got deleted. So the Shadowhunter, it's got reasonable mobility, it's got good armor, and an excellent gun. And honestly, those put together for a very solid tank. I mean, I took top damage at 1700, and that's not even crazy. I wish I had some of my other masteries saved where I could show you, but that's a first class right there. I've had games where I do over 2,000 in this, and it's just, like I said, it's a good tank. You have to be careful. You have to be smart about how you play. But if you get a chance, I honestly think it's a great tank. Now, my opinion could be wrong. There may be some mediums where you have much better win rate percentages. I'm not looking at all that. This has just been my experience with it. I think it's fun to drive. And it hits hard. It glances blows. All in all, it does well. It can respond to threats on the other side of the battlefield. So if you get one, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. And until next time, this is the Desert Facts on Pushing 40 on Blitz. I'm wishing you good games, good sportsmanship, and until next time, signing out.